Okay. So there is a lot going on, and I think that's a good thing. I think if there's not a lot going on, I go a little crazy. Um, and I guess today I had a time of feeling, um, I guess I'll call it sad. I had like kind of like a freak out moment today. Um, and I think what kind of started it was on Saturday, I went to a psychic fair. I've been going to psychic fairs for years. I always have like really good breakthroughs after psychic fairs and stuff. And I've met great people there. So it's been a good thing for me. Um, and I went to one in Florida where I am on Saturday. And I got a reading where she basically said, I have so much more to give the world, and like I'm selling myself short. And I'm like, I know, it's a story of my life. I understand. um, and I've always felt that way. I've always felt like I want to like serve the world. Um, I have a lot of, it's weird. I have a lot of ambition, but mostly I don't act on the multitude of it. So, I think like my sense of doubt and my sense of fear, self doubt and fear and my own anxieties have held me back a lot. And then physical issues have held me back a lot. Um, and I guess just her telling me that on Saturday just like reminded me like, this is something I know. I want to make a bigger impact. Um, I want to just spread a bigger message, and um, I have a lot to say, and I want to give it to the world, and I want people to feel confident about living an unconventional life, and listening to that little voice that's within them, and to take more risks and stuff like that. Um, and I want to be an advocate for that. Um, yeah, and I guess I've just kind of been dragging my feet on that sense of purpose for a while. Because of the reasons that I said, just different insecurities and stuff. Um, but yeah, I guess like hearing the psychic say that again, I guess is frustrating to me. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess in a way I want her to say like, you're doing great, but it's like, I know I am doing great, but I also have so much desire, to, um, be out there. Growing up, like I loved performing, like I was a performer, and I still have that in me. Um, and I want to perform things that are meaningful. I want to, and not perform, but just like be on stage and do talks and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm just kind of filled with a new sense of purpose of just putting it out there. And I think actually doing these YouTube vlogs has given me the confidence to that somebody's interested. Like I think like that's, I don't know. I just needed like a sense of there's somebody that finds this stuff interesting. Um, it's so cool to see like my videos, strangers are watching it, and it's like hundreds of views, and now going on 1,000 views, um, and yeah, so it's growing. So um, it's kind of just showing me like the obvious that yeah, I have like I'm all teary now. I don't know why I get so teary. Um, I just have a lot of passion. Um, and I do feel like that's my purpose. And um, I guess I guess I'm crying because um, yeah, I just like want to give it to the world. So and maybe I haven't been giving it to the world as much as I want to. So um, but yeah, but I think like letting myself feel that today was able I was able to move through it, and kind of get clear on what I need to do next, and like where my heart really lies. Because I have a number of like potential opportunities and stuff, um, and I feel like I know what I need to do now. Um, I want to do talks. I want to do lectures. I want to teach people some self development stuff. I want to teach people the confidence to try nudism, um, and I've been doing the whole like being a companion for people who want to try like social nudism and doing it at the beach. Um, and I felt so proud of myself that like that crazy idea of mine worked. But I still feel like it's too small. It's just I want to reach a bigger scale. I want to make a bigger difference. So I guess I just want to like brainstorm some ideas on how to do that. Because in a weird way, it's like I'm already bored of it. Like now that I know I can achieve it, like it's like easy, and I want to do something bigger. And I feel like I made a difference for people one on one when I went to the beach with them. But I think that that's powerful. But for some reason, it's like this nagging feeling that like yeah, I can contribute in a bigger way. So yeah, because I'm getting a lot of messages, and I can't actually even in terms of my own time keep up with them. Like I can't meet people at the beach all the time. I that there aren't enough hours in the day for me to do that. So now I'm realizing like how can I reach more people? How can I make a bigger impact? And I think I have to do it collaboratively. I can't do it all on my own. So I think like me trying out the whole beach companionship thing makes me realize there's a demand for it and there's a desire for it, and it ends up being super meaningful. But I think the next step for me is collaboration. I need to work with other people, and I think it'd be super fun. Like I was thinking, when I went to my pole dancing class a few weeks ago, one of the women in the class, she asked me what I did for a living, and I said that I was currently a nude beach companion. She's like, that's so awesome. She was like, oh, don't worry, I won't tell anybody. Like that's a secret market. Like I don't want other people to compete with you. And my reaction was like, no, like tell everyone. I was like, no, if people do this, like that's amazing. Like if other women like are inspired by this and want to do this, and hey, men can do it too. I mean, if other people are inspired to be beach companions, like I think that's great. Like I want to create a movement. I want to create new niche opportunities for people. And I was like, no, like please tell people, give them that idea. Like I'll give them what I put in my ad. Like, so yeah, I just found it interesting that was kind of my reaction to it. Like I want people to like understand that like there's so much more that's possible that you don't even like think of. And then I was thinking, oh, maybe like a few of my friends could be beach buddies, and then like we could all like go and then make like a little party for the person, and like so I like them, the wheels are spinning. Yeah, all the gears are turning about like how can I make this like even cooler and grander, and so yeah, so I think like I do want to do something collaboratively. I think it's been a while since I've done something collaboratively. I'm just like always so independent. So, I think it would be fun. And I think I mean, I know it would be more powerful to have more people involved in any of these projects. So, yeah, so I think like I just had a sense of clarity today about it. Also I went to this, I guess like, discussion circle, like tribal thing last night. And you all go around and you kind of discuss what's going on for you. And I think that was another moment of realizing that I could give in a bigger way. So yeah, I feel like my range of emotions is so crazy. But in this moment I feel pretty like optimistic about it. And I think when I went to that tribal thing last night, it reminded me about the sense of the electricity of honesty. How do I describe it? Like if you the more honest you are, the more I feel like the more things move for you. I've done a lot of like self-development programs and things, and the best moments of all of those sharing exercises, they do all sorts of like bonding exercises and things. The best moments are always the ones that are like the most honest and usually the most vulnerable. And like when I think to like the peak experiences of my life, like if I have to like create like a PowerPoint slideshow of like my favorite moments of my life, they've always been the ones that are like, oh, like they've always been the ones that I'm like, what am I doing? Because those are the ones that like I can't possibly control. Like I can't predict what fun will come out of it. Basically, I offer the best that I can offer to the world, and then it brings me back something amazing and also surprising. Yeah, so when I think back to like those like amazing adventures I've had, it's usually because I was like, what am I doing? Fine. And then I do it, and then it's like, yeah, all sorts of like cool events. I guess that maybe I'll do a video where I'm more specific about what my peak moments have been, because now I'm out of time already, but now I'm like thinking of them all. All right, I am out of time, so bye.